Hello there and welcome back to a Game of Thrones where hopefully today my dagger shall find its target. I think it's been too long. We're on what, episode 4 now, and we still haven't expanded our power. But what we did do, we built some farms. That feels good. And we became a lunatic. Oh dear. The condemned thief jerks at the end of a rope and then goes still. The crowd of commoners mutters their approval and begins to disperse. But where is the cheering, the groaning, the terror? I could improve public executions in the Lordship of Whitewood with one simple change. Ooh. Also, I didn't foresee Harwood here becoming so evil. But this is why I love Game of Thrones. I like to go with the flow and see what happens. And see what story kind of reveals itself. Let's get, I think, yeah, more of them. Let's get harsh justice. We gain control growth. I do lose 20 gold, which in hindsight, probably not the best, because that's going to take me almost 2 bloody years to recover. But it's too late now. It's done. Right. We're on auto-invite agents. I'm trying to murder this lad as well. And hopefully we can organize succession. The reason why I'm married to the third son, some of you pointed it out, is because marrying to the heir, I think, was a push too much. I do try to strike a balance. I know a few of you got offended by the matrilineal marriage, but this is my way for compensating. Plus, we get some murders in. It creates a story. If you don't like that, it's a sandbox and you're free to play it yourself. To my vassal, I have evidence of your attempted murder of Franklin Grey. If you wish for my silence, you would do as I say. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait. If I'm an attempted murderer, can he imprison me for this? But I don't want to give him a strong hook. I mean, the good thing is I have already changed my vassal contract, so he can't change it again. I will accept for now, but I need to do something about that. What can he use that hook for? Maybe something like demand payment or something? I don't know. But hopefully my children are learning though. Look at this, they're gaining martial. I love the new court positions. I feel like everything is just much better laid out and described, which I love. I don't have enough gold though. Right, we have 5 advantages. However, I have a feeling we should wait. Queen Rhaenyra is now sharing power. Also, some of you mentioned that the fever basically solved the succession for Rhaenyra, which is cool. I don't know. I'm happy to see her as queen. I'm really happy to see her as queen. Look at the sword. Wait, what sword is that again? Man, I'm so terrible with names. Blackfire. Man, I love the 3D models in this mod. It's been too long since I played the Game of Thrones. It really has. Anyway, right, let's crack on, because we're doing murders and whatnot. And I tell you what, I will go 5 times speed, just especially early on whilst we're in this little slower portion of the playthrough. We have built pilgrim quarters. Hopefully that will stop any future plagues from decimating me. My wife has gained intrigue as well. Lovely. She's, how much are you giving me now? +2. Amazing. Okay. That should help with the schemes. And war has been brewing. The Reach has declared... Wait, what? Lord Paramount Mathos has risen up against Queen Rhaenyra of the Iron Throne in the Liberty War. Oh, it's just a Liberty War, right. Okay. I see no reason to get involved, but I do that. I'm gonna be independent and then ripe for the picking. So I think I will side with Queen Rhaenyra. If in doubt, side with the dragons, I say. With the outbreak of war, it is expected that I send my forces. I must decide how many I shall commit. She already gets enough. I won't be committing any. I should have looked who's declaring, really, shouldn't I? Is it everyone who's independent? Because they could be neutral as well. Yeah, okay, the rest of the Riverlands around me are actually neutral. Not even all of the Reach joined the war. Probably a good idea. I wouldn't want to fight against dragons unless I'm prepared either. A lot of stuff happening here. My liege is... Oh yeah, my liege went on a tax tour. Bloody taxes. Hurry, my liege, you have to hear this. The wet nurse Hera rushes me into my son's chamber. Hera points at Ariel in excitement, so I lean towards him and listen. Papa! My son! Also, what's that you're holding? Is that a little doll or something? I haven't seen that animation before. Let's see, what else can he say? He is growing into a fine young lad. Right, we've got 10 executions here. Look, the game speed is much, much faster now. Amazing stuff. We're not managing to sway Master Forest, which sucks. We'll try again, because I would like him to get in on our scheme. Sharing power is ended. Okay, I'm going to keep pausing, because I don't want to miss stuff. I like to be informed. For days I've been obsessing over the Grey lineage, and now I am certain there is no way Lord Garibaldi can conclusively prove the fatherhood of his daughter and heir, Jenna. Oh, he had a daughter. Where there is a lack of evidence, evidence can be planted. It is time for me to write a new truth for Jenna's origin. Oh, spicy. I would be able to reveal Jenna as my bastard. Okay, that would make our schemes very public. I could pick Kirby. Courtier, one of his courtiers, okay. I could choose... Lady Salia consorted with a servant. I will be able to reveal Jenna as the bastard of Wayland. Oh, okay, it's a random lowborn in their court, I think. Or I can gain 75 renown. That is also very nice. We're not gaining much renown. 0.3. Having her as my bastard. Oh, that's a way to start something, isn't it? Is it? Oh, they're very strong, though. But then again, yeah. It's not like I have a massive ally either. Maybe that's not the best idea. I think a lowborn would deliver the most outrage. Let's do that. The shame of it. As if I would ever let a commoner like Wayland lay a hand on me. My agent reports Lady Kellier has not delayed 1 second in denying the rumors I have been attempting to start about her. Lord Garibaldi does not seem to believe there could be any truth to my rumors either, and has denounced me as a shameful liar who lacks respect for the rightful order of things. Oh man, he's backhanded me there. Okay, I protest. I do not feel shameful at all. Okay, the rivalry between Blackbirch and the Greys has now begun. I can ask the Head of Faith for gold, except I can't because someone else bloody beat me to it. Oh, wow. Okay, hopefully we can get that next time. Because am I virtuous? Not really, but I'm not sinful either. I'm just a lunatic who likes to impale people, guys. The 7 don't mind it. The stranger doesn't mind it, I guess. I was shocked when I caught my son Arlen trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Master Wilbert. He gave me an impressive speech on how he understood why what he had done was wrong. Oh, my Chancellor. Okay. So, Arlen has become humble. Is that the way I want to shape him? Let's see. You're focused on intrigue. Oh, you're looking very good for stats, actually. I don't usually like to shape my characters, but let's see what we have. See, I could make him deceitful. He would, honest is not the way to go. Do you know what? We have to cover up your wrongdoing. Arlen, if our family is to climb the ladder of power, you're gonna have to learn the way of the dagger, my son. Let me guide you. Let me teach you. There we go. 10 intrigue already is insane. Speaking of intrigue, I have another perk. Right, digging for dirt. I can find secrets faster, which I'm not doing. We have 15 advantages now. Can we get to 20 before it gets exposed? I hope so. We're not able to sway Master Forest at all here, are we? What's the success chance on this? 29%. 29's my lucky number, so I'm going to keep it. My lord, this dratted child has been lying in wait around quarters, wearing a bearskin for a costume, only to jump out screaming and scaring the living daylights out of people. Oh, Ariel, this is bloody hilarious. Keep doing it, lad. They have to obey you. Right, 36 additional taxes. Lovely stuff. What am I going to be building here next? Probably a port, right? Or apiaries. I'm thinking... see, I also need to build something for men-at-arms later, but I'll probably replace the dry moat anyway. I think... Excuse me. Bloody, I'm choking on oxygen now. That's a new one. I mean, development is so damn slow anyway. But I think I'm going to go with the apiaries. But that's, what was that, 150 gold? It's expensive. Ah, man. I thought, that was my chance to... That was my chance to ask the Head of Faith for gold. I don't think we have any temples, do we? No, we just have cities, so we don't need good opinion there. Right, Janira has hatched an egg, and we now have a new dragon called Malis. Some of you said that I could have got a hooker married into, like, dragon riding traits and stuff. We will do that eventually. I don't want to rush too far, you know. It's more about the slow build-up kind of story. I do like to take my time. I know it's not how everyone likes to play, but it's how I like to play. So once, or if we become like a Lord Paramount or something like this, or a bigger house who is more respectable, then I think we will try and marry into a dragon family. In the scorching midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing in many tongues, yet my heart can't understand every word. I can hear them from my balcony, and they stir my soul. Yet I do not know the identity of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach the tree, they are gone. I thought only the singers of Old Town possessed such talent and wit, but perhaps I was mistaken. What am I to do with these damned feelings? Oh, I can be awed by beauty. I'm not spending more gold. So beautiful. We gain less stress. For 10 years. I want a relaxing life. It's been too much. Right, the reach seemed to be absolutely crushed. Who's this? Boris Baratheon has been imprisoned as well, the poor sod. I think you picked the wrong side. Right, we have 20 advantages. It is time that Franklin meets his end. Oh, it's knights. I forgot we can train knights. I need to do that for my sons. Man, I haven't played CK3 Game of Thrones for so long, and I forget everything. I need to rediscover all this stuff. Right, let's execute the scheme first, where we'll cover every angle. And look at that. My wife... Oh, no, my wet nurse. Don't tell the wife I said that. My wet nurse wielding the dagger. They have the same hair, okay? Franklin is finally dead. A thorn in my side no longer. Thank the crone. Hara's hireling executed our plan perfectly in the dead of night. The woman snuck through a gap scouted in the roaming patrols, left herself in our quarry's chambers with a stolen key, and brought Franklin's wretched existence to a wet, gurgling end. Thankfully, though there will always be whispers, my involvement in the crime remains unknown. I do love surprise visits. Right. So I don't think I can murder you yet, because we're on cooldown. So what I'm thinking... If I go courtiers and sort by intrigue, what if I instead fabricate a hook on your spy master? It does say easy. So if we go for phase length to get it done instead... wait, I just need to pause on pause because we still have that scheme apparently. Blackmail hook has expired. Okay, that was very short, but we were 5 times speed. We can use that hook to help in the future murder. Is what I was about to say. So let's do that. We'll go for phase length. I'll stick it in auto invite. And we have a full court to help with this. Look at the phase length, lads. 21 days. And we have 10 months of grace period. We might as well let it get to 20 advantages. That is crazy compared to a murder. Violet, the spy master of my fellow vassal, Lord Garibald, is a complicated woman. I need to understand her as well as possible if I am to convince people to take my side in any upcoming arguments. Studied personality plus 10% chance. I will soon uncover the truth of her. People describe Violet as both thoughtful and contemptuous, which tells me more about their relationship to her than anything else. Right, I think you get the same event every time for that, right? If you succeed. So I won't read it every time. I'll try and save you guys a little bit of boredom there. Right, so we're at 70%. Yeah, let's still go for the 20 advantages, because that will give us a 90% chance there. 121. So we could 2 years we can try and get... Right, you're gonna... Oh my god. How does Andrew find out every single one of my secrets? He has spies in my court, surely. I mean, I have to accept, but he shouldn't be able to use that hook for anything, I don't think. At least he's not imprisoning me and exposing me. Right, knights. That's what I wanted to do. My son, how do I do this? I forget. I thought it was in here. Well, it's not. You can become a knight, can't you? Ah. Maybe it's in here. Offer a squire. Okay, I don't know how old they could be, but has to be older than 6, evidently. I think it was like 8 or 9, right, if I remember properly. Lord Andrew could teach my son how to become a knight. Interesting. Who has... I don't know what's good for an... He has higher prowess. I'm gonna ask Andrew, because maybe I'll keep him on my good side, you know? I will offer the squire. Keep him on my good side, and hopefully he won't expose my secrets. I love your family, Sir Junior Shield. That's amazing. We are happy to accept your proposed squiring arrangement, a noble upbringing for a noble spirit. Excellent news, my liege. This makes me very happy. But he does keep his original... Guardian, right? Yeah. Guardian and Knight are 2 separate things. Okay. I wonder if he can also influence these traits then. Skilled fighter. I think that's important. And Rhaenyra has hatched a new dragon. No, this is different. Oh no, a new dragon egg has hatched. Ah, okay. It looks fearsome. Oh, man, I love the dragons. One day, I have dreams. I have aspirations, I have ambitions. One day, we will also be a dragon riding house. Right, should we speed up again? I think we should. As I lean over to pick up a scripture to study, my son Arlen barges into the room, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Father, you won't believe what I found out about Minissa. He pauses to catch his breath for dramatic effect. Well then, lad, speak up. She has a lover. Oh, she's not very good at intrigue, so we won't abuse that right now. You have a dragon called Blackclaw. He doesn't look very, he doesn't match his name, I don't think. Maybe his claws are black, though. I didn't look at his claws. Farrell, a hedge knight, has arrived at my court. He has requested permission to rest at my keep for a short while before he resumes his travels. In return, he has offered me his service for the duration of his stay. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Okay. An extra pair of hands would surely be useful. I came across Farrell with a few of my men-at-arms in their off time. The lot had been playing dice, something that Farrell was seemingly exceptionally skilled at. A few of the men-at-arms, however, later said that his rolls may have been just a bit too good. Ooh, he has become deceitful. Maybe he is my next spy. Farrell has spent the day training in the courtyard, sparring with a few of my household guards. He is a skilled fighter as well. Farrell and Gerald spent the day in deep conversation with one another, discussing the finer points of strategy and analysing historical battles. It seems Farrell is quite the tactician, a defender. The time has come at last for Farrell to return to the hedges from whence he came. Before leaving, he comes before you and offers his sincere thanks for your hospitality, asking if he could be of any further service prior to his departure. Do you know what? You should join my court. You're going to instantly become my knight, but more than that, I think you might be able to help in some of my schemes. There was a commotion among the children today. Arenal was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. And she has become zealous. Ooh. Religious conviction burns bright at the center of Arlen. I like the sound of it. Wait. Did you become zealous? Wait, what? No, Arador, sorry. Why did you not become zealous? Did I misread that? Apparently, I do that a lot. You guys would tell me in the comments. Merriman brought my daughter Arador to the market today. Arador was to hand out alms to the poor and needy, to learn about charity and the ruler's plight to the less fortunate. The serene child gave something to everyone, and when the purse ran dry, she insisted that it would go get another. Very selfless, maybe even excessively so. Yeah, she's become generous, but not zealous. I'm a bit confused. Was it? No, sorry. It was Arlen. Do you know what it is? Everyone begins with an A. I confused them. I thought it said Aranel. My bad. Right. Arlen has become zealous. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible. It's like 9 AM, okay? Usually I get up at about midday. I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule so I can make better content for you guys. Bear with me over the next few days. Right, Aranor becomes generous. Do you know what? it doesn't hurt intrigue, so we'll allow it. I don't want to get too much stress. Right, we have 20 schemes already. Advantages, sorry. Saying 20 advantages is so weird. But I don't know what other word I would use. Right, cover every angle. There we go. We got the hook. That's amazing. I do lose 20 gold for it, but I do get the strong hook. So that's fine. That's fine. It's worth it. Okay. We can't do the murder just yet. 121. Ah, no, he's popping out children as well. Ah, damn it. Okay, I need to murder. It's going to be hard, so we need to go scheme potential. Well, I think I'm gonna murder him first. Yeah, I need to murder Lord Garabort just to stop the children popping out. When does it cool down exactly? On the 11th moon. Okay, that's still like a year and a half away. So what if I murder his wife? Actually, I should murder the son, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, go scheme potential. And what I'm looking for here... Let's see, you have 40? 34. I'm going to use my hook to force them to join, and then we'll auto-invite other agents. And suddenly, the phase length is looking extremely short, and we have a 10-month grace period with 95% secrecy, 70% base. That is crazy. That is we don't need the faceless men. I have a court based on the dagger. I might keep this open just to keep an eye on it, actually. Just so I don't forget. Master Forrest is still not swayed. I tell you what, I don't need you anymore, lad. I'm going to go back to... Let's see. I'm going to try and romance the wife again. Last time I did this, it kind of led me to lunacy, but... You know, I haven't learned from my mistakes. I never do. The time has come to let my feelings towards Lady Corellon be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of my life. Let's go with my gut in the moment this time, okay? Last time I think I overplanned and took it a bit too far. Right. I think we just go on 5 advantage. Let's wait one more tick and we have 95% chance already. To the loathsome Arwood, I know that you are Franklin Gray's real killer. I assure you, you have my sworn loyalty. My daughter is married to your brother. I value this marriage. I had to do it. He disgraced my names in ways that I shall not repeat, my friend. Oh no. Oh no. Right, let's go 4 times speed. Slow it down a bit. We're going to wait for this, and then we're going to fire it. When his son suddenly disappears, though, he might put 2 and 2 together, but maybe we can get away with it. Okay, 95% chance. Seize the moment. I lose stress for murdering children. Sometimes I tell my family what I do for a living, right? And I word it in the worst way possible. I literally tell them I make videos of playing a game where I murder children for a living, and somehow people enjoy it. It sounds crazy. Oh dear. Maybe this is why I struggle with socializing, guys. I am attending a dance in Whitewood to spend time with Lady Corellon. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump, but when I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my Chancellor, Master Wilbert. The evil man drums on. Master Wilbert? Chatting with my wife? But look at that. You know, a little distraction seems appropriate. I'm becoming more versed in how to deal with people now. And it's paying off, right? I mean, we still have a year before we can murder again. And I guess I still need to get rid of you as well, right? So let's go for scheme potential. Loyalty hooks are unlimited, right? Or do they have a cooldown? They have a cooldown of... about 5 years. Okay. How does it look without hooks? Do you know what? No complaints for me. I kind of wasted the hook. Master Forrest has actually decided to join this scheme. Apparently he doesn't like children either. We've suddenly bonded over this. We could also become a kidnapper. let's do it. Twice schemed is going to be a very nice perk. And we can increase or double the efficiency of our schemes. I'm 32 years old, okay. We're getting on a little bit, but still hopefully plenty of years. A sellsword by the name of Hubert has arrived at my court today, and after speaking to my master-at-arms, has come before me seeking employment. A sellsword? That's a new event. You are very good. However, I'm going to say no just because... Oh, he just disappeared. Okay. Maybe I sent him to the dungeons. I don't know. I think that's just how they handle events. I want to save my gold because I need to build gold buildings to get more of it, is what I'm trying to say. Lady Corellan, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. She wants me to... Okay, you asleep undisturbed. There we go. I do love you, my dear. I once had suspicions that Arlen wasn't my son, but someone else pointed out he also inherited the Hale trait. So, of course, it's obvious he is my son. I never should have doubted her. Right, let's wait for one more ticket and we can fire this. Please don't say that's a plague. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've been here before. Maybe default settings, default plagues was a mistake. But I like to play on default settings, I don't know. As of late, all my visits to Krenin have been ruined by my Chancellor Master Wilbert. How am I... What? No way. Okay, last time I did a duel, it didn't work out so good, did it? I think an unfortunate case of food poisoning will do the trick. There we go. That's more like it. And in fact... yeah, he's become ill, and I've just got twice schemed. We'll look at how to use that. Maybe get some more hooks in his court. But more importantly, where's this bloodied plague? The spotted fever. It's a minor plague, but it is very close. Wait, what's the hotkey? Control E. Yeah, it's already threatening to spread into the Whitewood. So for now, I will isolate the capital. There must be a plague in your realm. Hello? I have to wait for it to actually spread here? That's catastrophic. I want to isolate the capital. There's a plague coming. Do we not remember what happened last time? One morning as I'm getting ready to face the day, my son Arlen approached me. Father, we found this while exploring the castle yesterday. You should have it. 10 gold pieces, Arlen. I'm sorry I named you the Prince of Fashion, my lad. Right, we have more schemes now. We have his spy master. At this point, I'm kind of wondering. At this point... Is it not better to maybe start scheming against some others? Possibly. Like I could fabricate a hook on you, or maybe even a hook on my leech. Although, don't I already have a hook on my leech? Hooks I hold. Wait, hooks I hold is what I want to look at. Where do I... I have a... He has a strong hook on me. I have a strong hook on him, yes. But maybe what I want then is a strong hook on his spy master, although I don't know where they are. Walder is very good at intrigue, though. Well, I think maybe spreading our power with the smaller lords first. So let's see, let's fabricate a hook here. I think that would be a good idea. Hopefully that didn't replace. There we go, we have 2 schemes now going on. And we have schemes for it as well. Lovely stuff. And I can trigger this execution, right? Let's try to murder Jenna. And I have murdered another child. I lose stress as well. This is too good. I feel like I'm about to be put on a watch list. Right, so now your primary heir, Boulder Grey. Who is matrilineally betrothed. Okay, so we should wait until they're married anyway, right? I want to wait until they're married and my daughter to have a kid before I murder you. But what I can do is murder your wife. Let's do that. just to try and keep the children away, is what I'm trying to say there. Man, we're doing so many schemes and I love it. I rarely go intrigue. But lately I've got a newfound love for it. My little firebrand is in danger. I must save her. And there we go. I have become soulmates with my wife. I never doubted her, lads, I promise. I've been invited to Androw's hunts. This might be a good opportunity for us. I shall join your hunt. Let's see. Mercenary guards are very expensive, though. I don't have a caravan master either. Medium chance of danger I can live with, I'll tell you what. Actually, in fact, let's customize the route, because what I can do, I'll go through this way, and then we'll go through this way, and then we'll go here, and suddenly there's much less danger. Right, let's apply that. We could also visit places as well, but I just want to go there and back. I don't like abusing that too much. Unless it's like on the way there, then maybe I would. But we can go to more tournaments and stuff a bit later when we have more reach. Right, let's join the hunt. And guys, we're going to leave things there. When we arrive to the hunt, maybe we have some good murder targets, or even some targets to get hooks on. Who knows? But thank you for watching as always. I will be back tomorrow with the next one. See you then.